again, Britain's documentary makers show themselves to be amongst the really best storytellers in the world. I mean, I'm a classicist, and for me, they now rank like Homer and Virgil of the modern day, right? And tonight's nominees are no exception to that. The filmmakers nominated tonight have all created amazing, incredible human stories that would not have been possible without their skill and determination. So let's have a look at their work.
Director, Factual. Catherine English, Our War.
Hey, you got one of ours! You got one of ours! No. Glide!
A shot wouldn't even be the word. I couldn't believe somebody would be cheeky enough to even try and come that close. We'd never seen that coming. None of us seen that coming.
Hey! He's down there! Boss, the other side of this wall! Other side of this wall!
Ben Chanan. The plot to bring down Britain's planes.
When an individual meets another individual, that person comes under assessment as to whether that's going to be a target of value.
Great team on standby.
Me, I'm not having it no more. I'm not having it from him, really.
They're moving. Opposite directions.
Make him a target.
Ben Anthony. 7-7, One Day in London.
I always see Neetu smiling and laughing, and never saw any disappointment on the face. Neetu was a very special gift from God. As a child, she loved school very much. She was very happy.
John Dower, Bradley Wiggins, A Year in Yellow.
I'm riding in front of him, and this power meter tells us how hard he's working behind me. And as he gets here, we haven't even started yet, and he's moaning.
He looks like a pizza delivery boy, doesn't he?
This is the sort of shit I have to put up with on a daily basis. But, you know, just water off a duck's bum.
And this is the exciting bit. The BAFTA goes to Ben Chanan for the plot to bring down Britain's planes.
Thank you. Thanks, BAFTA. It was a hugely enjoyable project to work on because I was surrounded by a huge and a very talented team of people, including Julia Harrington, Channel 4, Barton Dimitri, Raw TV, my fantastic executive producer, Louise Norman, brilliant line producer, Vanessa Tavel, far too many people to mention, brilliant director of photography, Paul Kersop, who has made my films look great for years, and long may he continue to do so. And lastly, thanks to my wife, who sat with me and watched the Bourne Identity box set over and over again and said, why can't you make something like that? I tried, so thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Very exciting to win your first BAFTA. Is this your first nomination?
It is, yeah.
That's even more exciting than to win on your first nomination.
Yeah, and it was nice to be nominated in such good company because I know the other nominees and big fans of them as well. So yeah. Nice to know them, nice to be in their company.
And nice to be slightly better than them.
And nice to beat them as well.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
I bet it is as well. So where will this nice little trophy go?
This will go probably in the house. Yeah, I won't let Raw TV get hold of it. They've got enough awards.
Yeah, that is yours.
Absolutely, yeah.
The documentary, obviously, fantastic, BAFTA winning as well. How do you go about kind of putting something like that together? Do you watch a lot of fiction? Do you watch what do you do?
Kind of in the run up to it, but whilst you're in production, no, I sort of don't watch anything. I just kind of get immersed in it, and it was a minefield really because we had no narration. Most documentaries have narration, and so we put the whole story together based on some drama scenes, but also the words of the interviewees. And so we had to go into those interviews knowing that we needed to not only get all the emotion and the story, but also the storytelling really coherently. And that's okay when you're doing an interview with someone who's got all day to talk to you. But if you're talking to the head of the CIA, who's got like half an hour, and you're in and you're out, it's quite a challenge. So, yeah, it was difficult.
What was the most nerve-wracking bit about it all?
Just kind of I tell you what, it was just getting your head round how to tell the story that was secret, because we were getting access to counter-terrorist community who are obviously very, very secretive, and they would say things like, you know, you've got to get the story accurate, and we would say, okay, what's the story? And they say, well, we can't tell you, because most of it was, you know, secretive. So that was difficult, kind of getting your head around how to be responsible with the truth, because there's lots of nuggets of juicy information about terrorism that kind of you want to put on screen, but at the same time you've kind of got to be responsible.
I know, I mean, it's amazing to get this access, also quite exciting to get to all these places, which at some point you might have been like that, oh my goodness, we are here.
Yeah, that was the best thrill for me, was just the access that we got, and that's James Lee, the producer, and Louise Norman, the executive producer, did a great job on getting the access. And I just felt very privileged, because we'd be going to meetings at Scotland Yard and various other places, and then I went to meet CIA people in America, and yeah, it felt like I was walking the corridors of places that I really shouldn't be, and that was the most thrilling part of it.
Yeah, because I bet a lot of people ask to interview these people and they just get turned away or knocked down straight away. So there must have been something very special about what you were creating at that stage as well.
Yeah, I think it was kind of right place, right time, and we were. If we'd have tried to make the documentary 3 years earlier, then when it was like just after it had happened, then they wouldn't have been so open. But it had been a couple of years, and they were sort of ready to talk about it, and the head of the CIA was ready to kind of spill the beans about his involvement, which was a scoop. He'd never told anyone before, so that we just felt very privileged, really.